Rahim. Hi everyone. Today we are talking about a very helpful topic: how to build a strong personal brand online. In simple words, your personal brand is how people see you on the internet. It shows your skills, your style, and what makes you special. Let's learn how you can create a strong and positive image online. So let's begin the amazing conversation with Maya AI and dive into the world of passion, creativity, and self-discovery.
Hey there. Anything interesting on your mind today?
Yes, I have some question for you. And my first question is, what does a strong personal brand mean in the online world?
Ah, okay. So a strong personal brand online, it's basically what people think of when they hear your name, right? It's not just a logo or a website, it's the whole package, how you present your skills, your values, and what makes you, especially in tech, it's about standing out from the crowd. What part of that feels fuzzy for you?
Okay, my second question is, why is authenticity important when building your personal brand?
Gotcha. Um, Authenticity is huge. Yeah. People can sniff out a fake a mile away, especially online. If your brand doesn't match who you actually are, it won't build trust. And in your field, reliability is everything, right? It's better to attract clients who want the real you, even with quirks, than to pretend to be someone you're not and constantly have to keep up the act. Does that land?
Okay. My third question is how you can identify your strengths and turn them into brand pillars.
All right, good question. So, think about what you genuinely enjoy doing and what people consistently come to you for help with. You said earlier you like problem solving and back end development. That's a good start. Brand pillars are those core strengths. Maybe you're a wizard at elegant code, or maybe you're amazing at breaking down really complex problems. It's about pinpointing what you do really well and then shouting it from the digital rooftops. What feels most natural when you're coding?
Okay, this is a great answer. And my fourth question is what step you can take to make your online profile more professional.
Professional can be blah. It depends on what you're going for, but leaning into your personality is key. Think less corporate jargon, more you. For a back-end dev, maybe showcase snippets of clean code or share insights on interesting problems you've solved. Even a little wit goes a long way. What kind of vibe do you want to give off? Serious expert, approachable problem solver, or something else entirely?
Okay, great. And my fifth question is how can storytelling make your personal brand more relatable?
Whoa. Circling back to question one. That's cool. Don't worry about the order. Okay. Storytelling and reliability. It's about showing, not just telling. Anyone can say they're a good problem solver, but sharing a story about a time you tackled a particularly nasty bug and how you approached it, that builds trust. It humanizes you and shows your process, shows how you think, which is way more convincing than just listing skills. Does it make sense?
Okay. My sixth question is what is consistency important across social media platforms?
Consistency is a grind. I get it, but it matters. Think of it like this: if you vanish for months, people forget you exist. Regular posts, doesn't have to be daily, but a predictable rhythm keeps you top of mind. It also signals that you're actively engaged in your field. And for reliability, it shows you're committed. What platforms were you thinking about focusing on, if any?
Okay. My seventh question is how you can create valuable content that represents your skill and personality.
Okay, valuable content. Avoid just rehashing stuff everyone already knows. Think about the problems you solve for clients. Can you break those down into helpful guides, quick tips, or even just interesting observations? Inject your personality too. Are you sarcastic? Detail oriented. Let that show. Share your thought process, not just the finished product. What's a common issue you run into as a backend dev that you could explain in a simple way?
Okay, can you explain more then?
Yeah, of course. Let's say you often help clients optimize slow database queries. Instead of just saying, I optimize databases, you could write a short post about a weird database quirk you encountered recently, how you figured it out, and the impact it had on performance. Or create a quick video showing a before and after of a query you sped up. You're showcasing your skill, database optimization, but also your problem solving approach and maybe a little bit of your personality and how you explain it. It's less look at my skills and more here's how I think. Does that click?
Okay, great. And my eighth question is, what role does audience engagement play in building a personal brand?
Huge role. It's not a one-way street, right? Responding to comments, answering questions, even just acknowledging people who share your content, it shows you're not just broadcasting into the void. It builds a community, and a community trusts you more. Plus, their questions and feedback can give you ideas for future content. Are you imagining yourself interacting a lot with people online, or is that something you'd want to build up to?
Okay, explain more.
Okay, so picture this. Someone leaves a thoughtful comment on a post you write about database optimization. Ignoring it makes you look distant. Responding with, glad that helped. Let me know if you have other questions. Shows you're approachable and genuinely care. Maybe that leads to a deeper conversation or even a potential client reaching out. Engagement turns followers into a network. It also gives you valuable insight into what people are actually struggling with, so you can create content that really resonates. Think of it as building relationships, not just collecting followers.
Okay, great. My ninth question is, how can you use SEO to increase visibility for your personal brand? Explain deeply.
All right, SEO. It's basically helping Google understand what you do so it can show you to the right people. Think about what terms potential clients might search for: backend developer, Node.js expert, database optimization. Sprinkle those keywords naturally into your website copy, LinkedIn profile, and even your social media posts. Don't stuff them in. It has to read naturally. It's also about building high quality content that other websites will link to. More links, but a higher ranking. Seems tedious, huh? But worthwhile if you want to be found. Does that make sense, or is it still a bit of tech speak?
Oh, it is a great. And my last question is, what strategies help maintain your personal brand over time as you grow? Deeply explain and
Okay, good to end on that one. Maintaining a brand over time, that's the long haul. It's about consistency, obviously, but also evolution. You'll learn new skills, your interests will shift, and your brand needs to reflect that. Regularly audit your online presence. Is it still accurate? Does it still feel like you? Don't be afraid to refine your message as you grow. And honestly, it's okay to take breaks. Burnout is real. It's better to step back and recharge than to churn out low quality content just to keep the algorithm happy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. As you grow, also think about documenting your journey, sharing your failures as well as your successes. People connect with authenticity, remember? That's what builds lasting trust. How does that sit with you? Anything feel particularly challenging about maintaining a brand long term?
Okay, great. And it was a great, wonderful talking to you, Maya. Wishing you all the best. Take care and goodbye.
Oh, all right. Well, it was good chatting with you too, Assad Coding Walla. Seriously, take care and good luck with building that brand. You've got a good head start now. Have a good one.